Member for Cowichan Valley.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. A week before the official start of the election, two large companies were given a free pass for vastly overcutting in the middle of a timber supply crisis, Honourable Speaker. This has already cost jobs in the region and will only cost more jobs in the long term. And the response by the Liberal government is to say, please, please, don't do it again. Can the minister explain why he allowed two companies to get away with overcutting nearly 1 million cubic meters without paying any kind of penalty at all?
Minister of Forests, Lands and Natural Resources.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The response that this government has undertaken in response to the mountain pine beetle impact is to provide for the uplift and harvest activity to focus on the pine stands, on the dead pine stands. That is while there is merchantable value, while there is value in that product. And that has been the focus, and that is the work that we continue to do with the companies in responding to this significant impact, and that is what has allowed the industry to make sure that we focus in those apportionments on those stands. We are working with both companies to ensure that over the cut control period that they comply with the apportionment direction. They have filed management plans with us. We monitor those management plans on a regular basis, and will ensure that the companies manage their harvest in response to meet the objectives of ensuring that we access that dead stands and the pine stands while they have merchantable value.
Member for Cowichan Valley on a supplemental.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Well, if anything sounds like jiggery-pokery, there it is. More jiggery-pokery. This government knows that with a timber supply crisis, that they should be looking at the long-term timber supply needs of this province for future generations of British Columbians. Instead, we have a week before an election, the minister personally intervening and cancelling a fine. So how does the minister justify allowing two major forest companies to overcut 1 million cubic meters in the middle of a timber supply crisis with no penalty whatsoever?
Minister of Forests, Lands and Natural Resources.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. As I've said, companies have filed management plans. They're responding to the harvest in response to those management plans, and they're being monitored. But, Madam Speaker, the most immediate threat to the future of the forest industry and to jobs in the forest industry in British Columbia right now, Madam Speaker, is the situation at the Port of Vancouver. We have heard from mills and companies across the province of imminent curtailment of activity. Madam Speaker. So I'll be very interested, we'll be very interested on this side of the House to listen to the response. If the members opposite have that concern for the forest industry, we'll be very interested to hear their response to the actions, because that is the actions that are going to continue to protect jobs and investment in forest companies and mills across this province.